Hey guys, I wanted to make a little video here to show off some speed tests. This is my home internet connection, and I got a couple things running, but for the most part I don't pay for the big speed anymore, so I don't really get the big speed anymore. And that's about normal. That's actually more than I pay for right there, so that's more than I could ask for my home internet connection. Next is my server. This one is in Pennsylvania. I've had it for quite a while, and it runs on 100 megabit unmetered. And for the most part pulls 100 megabit. Not real sure what's up with that upload right there, unless I'm uploading something that I don't know about right now. Let's try a different server. Usually a little bit more impressed with that upload. It's Clifton. Oh, okay. See, I'm a Pennsylvania kind of person. I don't know what's going on here. I'd love to have that New York server that I can't get to. So I definitely have the download, but the upload right now just isn't pulling it. I usually get about 80 uploads, so it's very unusual that it's doing what it is now. This is a quad core server, hyper threaded, as you can see, with 16 gigs of RAM. It was one I ordered several months ago because I got it on a cheap price. And I just never canceled it because I never, I don't use it, obviously, 4 gigs of RAM out of 16. I don't have, I don't use it a lot, but I just couldn't cancel it for the price. It was just amazing for me to have that. And now we pull out the big dog. This is another one that I have. I have 4, but we're only going to focus on this one for now. I didn't put Chrome on this one. I haven't been on this one much. Just enough to install our MTA and leave. Well, and a few other things. But I do share this server just because it's so much easier to pay for when you have someone else helping you pay for it. So it's not dedicated for me, but it's still very nice. So there's a speed test for it. It is running 1 gigabit per second on an unmetered connection. And something's up with my uploads tonight. They're just not pleasing me very well right now. This one's jumpy. I don't know what's going on here. Must be the server. I'm going to hope it's a speed test server. Let's just make sure I'm not using too much. Yeah, this one's not using a lot of it. It's only got 8 gigs of RAM, but it does run dual quad cores. So they're not hyper-threaded, but there are actually 2 processors, which is something I liked about it. The hosting company is complete shit, so don't even try this here. Complete shit. I will be switching as soon as possible. Now, if I can figure out where Chicago is, that's usually a server that proves to be good for me. Only that ping is horrible. And it can't even get a download speed. I take that back. Chicago is never good for me. So I wanted to take a moment to show off the new server and show off the new speeds. But they're not delivering tonight. Just not delivering. Let's see, Comcast. They usually host good servers, right? Yeah, there's a good ping. That's what I was looking for. Got 400 down on that one. So that's kind of what I get with 1 gigabit. I usually get 5 to 600 down with 1 to 200 up, and that's 100 there. So that's reasonable, and that's my only gigabit box for now. I do have a couple of other ones. The first one that I showed you is actually I share it with one friend of mine who wants to, he uses it more than I do, really. um, let's see. This one I share with one friend. And they're all my boxes, but it's just my friends who can't quite afford a dedicated. And I'm like, well, I wouldn't mind having a dedicated. They're all across the world. This one here is in France. My Chicago one is in Chicago, obviously. Pennsylvania, which was the first one. This one's in France. I have one in the Netherlands, which is actually not mine. It's a friend of mine's. I have another one in Canada, which is mine. So, plenty of servers, plenty of access to servers if I ever need it. So this would be the France one. OVH systems. Personally, I don't like them. They're just a little overpriced for me. I just feel like they're a little expensive. I try to stay in the United States as well, but I had to go Netherlands for some copyright issues on my website, so it was no problem. Netherlands, there's no copyright, so no problem at all. So there's that one, and I'll do one more. I got a new one in Canada just a couple of days ago that I haven't really played with it that much because it's running that ain't the IP. What is it? Well, I guess I don't have the IP. 168, yeah, that's mine. No. Okay, well the IP is not listed here. But it's running the new Windows developer, like 2012 server thing, and it's not, I don't like it. There's no start button. I'll try and do a video about that later, but I just wanted to do a quick run through of all the servers and things that I do and show you some speed tests. That's all I got for you guys. See you later.